To rain chaos all over North America, Moist Esports has a chance to play spoiler. We kick it off on Manfield. Game 1 coming your way.
Rebellion with their future in their hands. All they have to do is show up and show out today. But it's easier said than done, especially considering what's on the other side of the bracket. First things first, they got to get through a surging Moist team this is the furthest they've made it this season.
Well, you look at the phrase, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish, and Shopify Rebellion is the actual definition, as Justin's got one off the backboard. Follow-up from Parth, no. Two-piece coming up as well. That one's going to go wide. Back in front, and 5-up had that play read beautifully.
Eyes are going to be on Eris to see if he can repeat yesterday's performance against Genji Mobile 1. So dominant on the field, but also Moist as a team have looked really solid. It just feels like they've got this new surge of energy. And even the way that they move kind of gives people a little bit of an EU vibe, which could be a shout out to their coach Noah. We'll have to see how they end up working here. As so far this game has been kind of trading a little bit of possessions back and forth. We've seen Rebellion kind of, again, go to that earlier play style that we saw from them yesterday, just playing a little bit forward here, trying to see if they can disrupt. But Moist has been privy to it, and they've been able to knock things at least out the way, get the ball out early.
You got two teams who took very different paths through their quarterfinal to get here. Of course, Moist very much carried by Eris. 11 goals out of the 13 that they scored as a team yesterday. Justin blocked away there by Andy. Meanwhile, Shopify Rebellion as a team throughout this event, all three players are separated by about 1 or 2% in goal participation. It has been a well-balanced assault from all three, as that one's blocked away by a pair of defenders. 5-up all the way back. He's got all day to play this, and he's only passed one. Shopify Rebellion bringing the heat now, as that one's centered, but nobody else to follow up. Looked like a great opportunity, but it's gone by the wayside.
I mean, for Rebellion, they got to be careful because they are doing, they're sending that player up. Parth was up to get a bump on that last play, but Justin's playing a little bit further back. He can't necessarily go for the ball that far away, and he doesn't know if Parth's going to make contact on the demo. It's an all-in play, but there's the bumps on the other side of the field. 5-up was able to get it in front of the net after two-piece got bumped time and time again, but even then, it wasn't enough to give it enough time for that second man to come through and push the shot through.
Oh, two-piece, good first touch, but 5-up there to follow up, and that's going to be the key. Not letting either team get anything going. 5-up, very aggressive, and it yields a goal.
He's been in the offensive half for so long. Look at this, great control, wraps around it, and just puts the shot where the defense isn't. Great individual effort from 5-up. He's already having good numbers in the first half of this game. A goal, 2 saves, 3 shots. I'm telling you, 5-up all over the field at the start.
See the Moist players yawning on the cameras during the pre-show. Is Justin, can he line up another? No, Eris has the clear. A lot to play for 5-up. He's got career earnings under 7,000. First place prize is 21. You do the math, as Andy's got that save, and 5-up will clear it away. It looked like it was only be as far as Justin. Now two-piece across to Parth and Eris there to break up the play. Justin was kind of idle over on the other side. He had to scramble back, and Rebellion's in a bit of a tough spot right here. 5-up can intercept this. He beats 2 with that touch, and Andy will score.
Okay, a little bit of luck on the play, but I like the idea here because 5-up goes up, he sits the double, and he knows he's not going to hit the double, so he fakes it out. But then the shot from 5-up off the post and onto Andy's car, no one's expecting that on the defensive end. Moist pick up a second goal. Great work from them.
Eris can creep forward here as Justin takes out Andy. That's a loose ball high in the air that Parth will be up for first. And he's the only one who's up. 5-up opting to save all of his boost so he can make this play. Only two-piece to beat. Justin back into the play. Two-piece very easily stopping that along the goal line. But now here comes Moist again. They are not letting Rebellion just kind of casually dribble out of the zone at all. There's somebody there to meet them about halfway to the center line, and Rebellion haven't had an answer.
Yeah, you're right. That third man has been pretty much behind the halfway mark, waiting for kind of a longer clear to come out. most of the time it's been 5UP who's been in that spot, and he's been able to just keep the ball back in play, and he's really smart with what he does for his approach. You can see it there. There's a little fake challenge. 2P's looking for the pass. Can 5UP read this? No, it's over his head. Parth can't get there in time. Chance for transition. Andy just has to get the redirect, and it's good. Moist, what a counterattack. 3-0 scoreline.
Now, what a counterattack and what a missed opportunity by Rebellion. I mean, that pass over to Justin, got to put that away. He did not, and they get scored on the other side. 48 seconds remaining, and it's academic right now, barring a monumental collapse. That kickoff goes through cleanly and almost right in to Rebellion's net. So not the start that they were looking for at all. It's certainly the start that everybody else in North America was hoping for, because if Moist can pull this off here, everything's set for the London Major on the North American side. Parth has the clear there. Got to score here to at least give themselves any hope in game one, and they will not. Eris with the stop, and Moist has made this look easy in game one.
Yeah, I mean, it does come down to Rebellion, though. They just can't get a good read on the ball. Everything they're doing is so predictable for Moist because they cut everything out as it's being developed. Execution's going to be the name of the game here on the side of Rebellion. They'll pick up one, a bit of a double commit on the back end, but with 4 seconds left, we're going to need to see a perfect kickoff from them with some time if they want to be able to bring this game back. I think this one's all Moist.
It's a luminosity kickoff if Rebellion's going to have any chance. They get a score in about 1 second to have any hope whatsoever, and they do not. 5UP stays at the back, makes the save, and we go next on to game two after Moist dominate game one.
Good opener, though, from Moist Esports. I mean, again, just looking super controlled.
While Eris just kind of took a back seat, had the single assist as his teammates cooked Rebellion in game one. Now we go to the Temple for game two. Will Shopify Rebellion wake up in this series? 2P's almost got that by Eris to start, but it will be more pressure out of Moist. Pick it up right where they left off, and Parth has to deal with that one. He was the only one who could.
Parth, too, he's going to be an impact player today as well. I mean, anytime he's performing well, Rebellion just feel like they're such a better team. So we have to see just what happens with him. He's been making havoc up the field, but also been trying to see if he can get some plays on ball here as well. Right now, though, Rebellion kind of in a tough spot possession-wise, and they're trying to see if they can get themselves out, but that's a good shot. 5UP recognized the space between Parth and the ball and took his shot.
5UP, wake up. Parth thought he was going to be able to control that ball. Andy clipped him. He lost control. 5UP just lets one rip in the first minute. Moist haven't missed a step. He's got 2 goals. Andy's got a pair, and he could be looking for more here. Good dish off. Eris, Andy are there, and Parth had a difficult save and a difficult read to make there, as 5UP sends one across, and Shopify Rebellion have not been able to get a foothold in this series so far. Good news for them, it's a best of 7. The bad news is their entire season rests on getting a result here.
Yeah, and they haven't been able to show up so far. Scoring drought is starting to continue from them. Of course, they did get one last game, but that one didn't really amount to much. It wasn't impactful at all. And now we're seeing Moist pick things up where they left off, and just again, it just feels like they're a beat ahead. These midfield challenges are big. 5UP now gets time to solo. Parth hits him with a pre-jump, but even then there's going to be some separation. Can Parth make a play here? Flip reset off to the side, and the ball's going to go straight to Andy, who gets a flick past one, almost got it past Justin, and Rebellion back on defense.
Andy and Parth both take each other out. Rebellion will be relieved to have a very different opponent today. They went up against a Luminosity squad that averaged 7 demos a game yesterday. Moist only 4.8. It'll still be pretty physical. It'll still be tough to get a foothold here in this series with only 2 on the field. Andy and Parth again take each other out, as Justin's going to be all alone on the backboard. Parth chased into the net, and Andy was waiting for Justin to fumble that ball, and he almost did. Andy with nothing in the tank as Parth made sure to secure the corner boost. He can finally break free. 2P's creeping up as well, and Eris has the clear.
Wow, that's going to be a goal.
Opens it up too. They just can't catch a break. Moist are all over Rebellion.
You really thought that they were going to be on offense. You could feel it, and then boom, just like that, all it took was one cut 5 Up was able to get the ball off the initial cut, sends it downfield. Justin got demoed and ball in your net. Like, this is just incredible the way they're able to just turn that on a dime.
The Rebellion has not gotten out of bed yet. Eris shot.
You thought Moist was tired.
By Parth. Over to two-piece. Up high. Down hard and saved by Andy. Now Rebellion at least starting to look like they want to be here on offense, and Moist still up to the task. Parth will have a look. Needs some help. Got it in two-piece, but it's wide.
This is rough. Andy now playing this one off the ceiling. He was up so early because he knew Parth was going to take it high. It just feels like Moist have just such a strong read on what's going on. Even when an individual from Rebellion steps up and tries to just go above and beyond, it's not enough. Rebellion as a team have to be faster to the ball and really just get some of these cuts out. Stuff like what we just saw there helps out. Getting these midfield beats and beating that second man and utilizing the space on the field is important, because you can see it in Moist. They have no fear. They'll just keep going for the ball and they'll keep beating you every time. Oh, but two-piece beats the defense there, and all of a sudden it's a one-goal game.
And needs somebody to step up, make a big play. Two-piece has done just that. The full weight of his car behind that one through 5 Up. And some life now for Rebellion. 92 seconds, back within 1. Eris deleted. Here goes Justin. He's got two-piece waiting, and 5 Up there to stop him. Two-piece will try again back into the corner. He'll have some help in Parth eventually, but he's very slow coming up. He was all the way back on the near side, and 5 Up wins that through the corner, but only as far as two-piece. Double, triple maybe, but Eris has it swept out.
Two-piece looking really solid individually. Keep eyes on him as Rebellion continuing that offensive pressure.
The shot from Justin, nothing behind it. Andy with the clean clearance, and two-piece had to stop a charging Eris. Inside the final minute now. Parth only as far as Eris. Justin's got to turn on this and avoid contact. He does. Parth to his left. Two-piece to his right, and he's found neither as the defensive Moist proactive. Two-piece will try again. Andy, great job defensively. The initial stop and the secondary stop, slowing down Rebellion, and Moist could probably put this away if they can just get one more.
I mean, you can see Moist kind of feeling the sense of urgency here. They are starting to lose some challenges in the midfield. It's totally in Rebellion's power to be able to turn this game around as time ticks down, but they got to get out of this deadlock. Not looking too good. Good clearance from Parth. 5 Up gets a good beat. Two-piece is awkward. Ball gets past him. Justin has to make a tough save out, and he won't be able to have boost. Time ticks down. Rebellion are going to have to go the length of the field. Eris has no boost, so Parth trying to start this one off. Justin, good 50, and two-piece can set it up to Parth. Can he get it to someone? Gets it to Justin, who plays it off the corner, but no one else can get there, so ball will hit the ground, and Moist Esports
lit up the scoreboard, second in the event in goals per game and in shooting percentage, but down near the bottom in shots allowed and goals and saves made. So now they go to work in game 3. Two-piece to start it off, and he scores.
Great goal here off the kickoff for two-piece. He's back in form. Able to get a bump there off the initial. Has just a little bit of room. Sizes up where Eris is going to be and just hammers the shot. Great start for Rebellion after the timeout.
20 goals on the weekend now for two-piece, his second of the series. And Shopify Rebellion has some life now. They score off the kickoff in game 3. Justin trying to jackhammer that one by. He does. And now he's got Parth in support, and behind him, Eris trying to...
Oh!
Goal!
That is unfortunate. 5 Up was on the rotation back. He had to hurry to get back really fast because Justin was trying to force that mid. Saw Eris, saw the ball. Well, he didn't really see the ball until the last second. An own goal, and Rebellion now with 2 really, really early in the game.
17 seconds, and all of a sudden, they've matched their entire offensive output from the last 2 games. This goes all the way across. No boost for Eris to steal. Justin's got that clearance, and 51 by 5 Up. He's got Eris across the way, but he's in retreat mode and has to be, with Justin staying downfield as well. An opportunity now for Rebellion to really pour it on here and send a message to Moist and the rest of NA. Justin, no, two-piece wide as well. But now Rebellion looks like a very different squad.
Yeah, and now they're forcing Moist to kind of pick up the pace. It's going to be up to Rebellion, though, defensively to see if they can hold on here. As the offense is starting to pick up, they got 2. They just got to maintain. But 3-4 minutes in game is a long time in Rocket League. It's easy to get your foot off the gas.
Well, Andy has Eris coming back, so Andy's going to have to take this himself. 5-up in support. Eris there as well. It goes all the way through to 5-up on the far side. He's got Eris at the far post, but Justin there first. And that cleared as far as Andy. Can he get around on this? No. And Shopify Rebellion will stabilize here. 90 seconds gone by, and what feels like a commanding 2-goal lead.
It does. But even then, Moist have slowed it down a bit. They are starting to grab a little bit of control. We gotta stop this from 2-piece, though. Oh, gets through, but it's just not enough to be a goal. 5-up, though. He'll clear it away, but he was in a low boost situation. It was a tough spot. Rebellion almost came away with 3. As look, chance there for Andy, but he misses. 5-up doesn't have boost, so he's got to rotate out, and Moist have to try again.
I think if Moist collectively could have that opportunity over again, they'd sure love to have it, because they would certainly have expected to score there, or at least put something on target. Justin high bouncer to the backboard, and 5-up has that cleared as far as Eris, and he can't play it any further. So Parth takes over. So Moist haven't had the comfort afforded in the previous couple of games. They haven't had nearly as much pressure or possession, as Shopify Rebellion have turned it on right when they need to most, trying to avoid going down 0-3 with their season on the line. In good shape right now at the halfway mark of game 3. Justin blocked by 5-up. Eris has to jump into the play as well. Keeps it close to the vest, but Parth is all over it. And we're seeing a much different Parth this time around. He was kind of the key defensively yesterday. You know, when he was caught too far up, Luminosity would have some success. When he was in the right position, all of a sudden those windows were shut. Now we're seeing Parth exactly where he needs to be on both ends, and it's making a huge difference here against Moist.
They feel much more comfortable, or they look much more comfortable, I should say, at this game compared to how they looked all series. Offense is flowing. They're doing pre-jump passes with Justin. 2-pieces had great ball control, whether it's shooting or whether it's just playing around the defense. And this is the Rebellion that you want to see from the start. Now, the problem is they did activate a little too late, but 2-piece is going to pick up a 3rd goal for Rebellion. That's going to be his 2nd goal of the game. Here is that offense in full display. Great shot from 2-piece.
And a big difference for Justin, too, as far as comfort goes. You saw him just kind of sitting there waiting for a pass to come out. Yesterday, he gets demolished by Reynolds, who was just headhunting at midfield the entire series. Here, that's not going to happen against Moist. And so you can see Rebellion get a lot more comfortable on the offensive end. That's going to be bad, bad news for Moist Esports as this series goes on. You wonder if they counter with a timeout of their own after this, what looking like a blowout here in game 3.
Yeah, it is. It's looking rough for Moist. And, I mean, especially considering a shutout here. They haven't been able to get on the board at all, except for scoring every single other game this series in victories. Things are starting to change. You can feel that momentum. Rebellion do have it figured out. As Parth trying to see if he can set up a double. Big clear for 5-up. A minute remaining. Moist down by 3. What do they do in this situation? They let in another. There's your answer. Justin will soar that one through. Caught 5-up too far forward, and he paid the price.
That one just got away from Eris. Andy a little too far back, and, well, when you're down 3, you kind of got to chase the game, throw caution into the wind. Doesn't matter how many more you give up from here if you can't score any of your own. So at this point, everything's kind of chalked. 2-piece might lob another one in, but Eris has that one off the kickoff. Follow-up is off to the corner, and Shopify Rebellion can kind of begin a victory lap here in game 3 and start setting their eyes towards game 4 and potentially tying this series.
I was a little concerned too when Rebellion had those 2 goals early. I probably would have been a little bit more concerned if it was 3. Just seeing that once people have those comfortable leads, they start to kind of slow up a bit and, you know, say, okay, we've got this in the bag. But Rebellion have kept this pace up the entire way through on this game and have been just trying to force those increased score lines. Now as time takes down, Rebellion, no more timeouts. They're only 3 games away from putting themselves in the grand finals. That's what they got to think about here, as they have really taken it to Moist. What a dominant game 3 victory.
Chance to put themselves in the grand finals, and either
now it's about to see. You saw Noah kind of talking there before the game got started. What adjustments are Moist going to make?
Chiefs taught him how to walk. Noah's trying to teach him how to run. They have little to except spoiler and making it look good. Eris off the kickoff, paying back two-piece.
Listen, sometimes you just still need to walk. Sometimes if you move a little too fast, you make the ball blow by you. And that's exactly what happened there on that play. Eris, the slow play, great fake there. And pays off for Moist now, first goal.
You wondered how Moist would come out, of course, with very little pressure, right? I mean, yes, there's the prize money to play for and a little bit of pride, but having their major hopes dashed, would they just roll over? Answer, very clearly not. Big bump on Justin, and Parth barely got to the post. Follow-up from Eric. Hit everything but the net, and Shopify Rebellion escape unscathed.
Yeah, Eris had a pretty free shot there. Andy was thinking about going for it. He saw Eris and pulled off, saying, yeah, you definitely do have a better one. Defense wasn't going to get there in time. Just high. And that's the difference maker here. But they still got the 1-goal lead. Now they got to try to see if they can extend it.
Two-piece going right back at it. Leave it for Parth. Tried to line up a double. 5-ups there. Andy was up as well. Everybody on deck to make that stop, with Justin with the last to follow up, and Eris now ahead for Andy, who's got nothing in the tank, so he couldn't get anything behind that shot. Easy save made, but Parth kind of let that get away from him, and a missed opportunity to break out of the zone. That could be big for Moist if they can get onto this, but they can't, thanks to the individual effort of two-piece. And then they slowed down Andy just enough to give themselves a chance to recover.
Yeah, Eris, though, he was in the backfield just getting bump after bump on the second man. Justin almost, but not enough. Defense here just holding on really well on the side of Moist. I like when someone's not in the play, how they're able to make some of these decisions to help the team. They're sending Andy upfield to take the corner, so this is interesting. Moist want to stay here for a while. They're trying to see if they can starve out Rebellion. Justin has a good amount of boost. Parth is sitting with a full tank, and two-piece is trying to move upfield to see if he can set something up. Little bit of a pass there, and Parth actually pre-jumps this one, not able to get contact at all. And two-piece has to get a great chance to keep it alive. He does. Parth could have gotten there, wanted to see if he could put the shot on, but just couldn't get a good handle of the ball.
Had a lane there, but just could not get up on top of that for a shot. So now Justin with Eris up to meet him. Andy and two-piece both up quickly. Two-piece a little bit faster. At his peak, he tends to do that. Hadn't done it much until game 3. Now Justin through the corner. No, 5-up just stops him. And across it goes, but Parth is shadowing, and he took just a little too long. So two-piece will have to sky it up for Justin. Good comms on the defensive end. Parth takes out Eris. Justin looking for one more, but he could not get Andy.
If he got Andy, he would have created enough separation. The ball might have went through. Not enough there, but still signs of life. It's still been a 1-goal game. Defense is tightened up on both sides.
Which has not been the hallmark for Rebellion at all so far this weekend. They have played a lot of shootouts. Not many times have they kept a team at such a low tally, but it's working at least now. They're keeping Moist within arm's reach, and a save made by Parth, crisscrossing with two-piece. 5-up now, picks his spot. No, cannot dish it home. So now Eris will try. He'll be without Andy after the demo, and Justin with an easy stop in the air, but they can't get out of the zone. 5-up keeps the pressure on. That one cleared only as far as Andy. Eris will turn on it, catch and release, and blocked by two-piece.
These shots coming out of Moist are threatening, and it's been asking and demanding the defense to deliver from Rebellion each and every single time. They get out here for now, but they cannot afford to let Moist keep taking those types of shots on there.
Oh, they had Eris boxed in there. Parth had chased him with a full tank of boost from midfield. Infield passes blocked by Eris this time. Eris has been under a lot of duress. He's demoed there, but he has handled the pressure cool as a cucumber. Now Parth looking for two-piece. Why not feed the hot hand? And Eris stopped him.
Oh, the bump!
Parth, tie game!
All in play from Rebellion pays off huge. Two-piece plays the 50. Justin takes out Andy. See you later. Parth uses all of his boost to get there, and it works. It works so well. Tied up game.
Love that box out from Justin, and now two-piece. Not content to win it in overtime. Why not score another?
What a play! He's been looking for that all series long. Got the flip, top right. You gotta guard that one. Two-piece bringing this one into 2-1 for Rebellion.
7 seconds ago, Moist had a lead. And all of a sudden, they're looking at a tied series unless they can find another response. And they have!
Oh, it's a shootout on Utopia at this point. Two-piece can't make contact the right way. Ball gets away from him. 5 up to the top right. You see Parth diving for it. It's just not enough.
5 up has had a few just kind of fall into his lap. It's like Christmas in May. Now Justin, he'll work from the kickoff. What else could happen in this game? He's over 1. Still at the and he scores!
Greatness personified. Justin gets the flip so high and then activates it to put it just under the bar. Moist is demanding the greatness from Rebellion, and they're giving him exactly what they're asking for.
Getting to London is not supposed to be easy, and Rebellion's having to earn it here in Game 4. Justin with the clearance across the crossbar. 5 up, center, nothing doing. Can he do anything here? No, Parth over top, and Andy's got to bring it all the way to the corner, and Parth is still there after running through Eris. Now 5 up. Plenty of space to work with two-piece in retreat, and then that's repelled back out to midfield, and a shot open net! They had no idea Parth was there, and that may be the dagger in Game 4.
No boost in the back end. Parth took the corner, rotated in, recognized the defense, and said, let's put the nail on this game. Rebellion are not playing around. Ever since the timeout, they have lit up, and they have surged here late in Game 4. 13 seconds to go. Eris has hit the double. He did hit him, a two-piece head in red. This will be blocked out. Moist will not be coming back in this game. Tied up series. And my goodness, are both of these teams putting on a show.
Back-to-back game.
What a legend. What a legend. As you see, we're in Aquadome here. Moist in their element, but they are not feeling too comfortable here in the series. Can Charlie's Angels bring it back here after the tactical timeout? Or Rebellion put us on match point? Here we go. Game 5 is live.
Oh, and it starts off where he left off. Two-piece adds another. And Moist have got to be wondering, how do you wake up from a nightmare when you're not even sleeping?
I mean, double demos as well. Some fireworks while two-piece gets a solo play. Taking off the defense. Last defender can't beat two-piece to the ball. And here go Rebellion.
Oh, Parth cleanly through to the corner. Went after 5 up instead, and 5 up avoids him. There's a demo on the back end, but Eris will be well back into the play before he's needed. So now two-piece out of the corner. Maybe the last guy Moist wants to see on the ball. That does go back into Rebellion territory. Justin, awkward spot. He just had to jump and hope, and Andy goes right underneath.
Good on Andy recognizing the situation there as well. Ball bounced off the back wall. Once Justin goes up so early, Andy knows he can slow it down. The defense, I think it was two-piece, not going to be able to get back to the ball in time. Good read on Andy and slowing down Rebellion here. It's all tied up. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Well, two-piece around the boards. That could be dangerous with Parth creeping up. Now Justin, could it waterfall down? It does, but Andy's right there. Nobody else from SR in his path. Now Parth back the other way. Has one forward. Called his own number, but that's easily dealt with by 5 up. And things slow down just a little bit here in the first minute. Demo's still all over the place. Both teams spending a lot of time with just 2 players on the pitch. More so for Moist. Parth with a clean win. Justin denied by 5 up.
And you can see Moist defense here just kind of stretching a little bit, trying to find a way to wrap around the ball pretty well. But the reason I say stretching is just because the offense has been so fast from Rebellion. It's demanded Moist to play at a little bit higher of a tempo than they did at the start of the series. And they've had a tough time at keeping up. So far, they've been able to do so here. A little bit of space in the midfield. 5 up will take advantage of a nice light touch. Rebellion tried to pass it out, and they'll continue to do so. Just trying to make sure they don't get possession away for free to Moist.
Parth trying to line up a solo effort and said he ran out of gas. It's Justin now. Angle downward. Two-piece. Slow to the play. Rebellion has slowed down a little bit. Moist not under as much duress. Parth deleted by Eris, and he'll take charge. Eris across center. into the teeth of the defense. Never had a chance. Justin thought about going after 5 up. It's Andy that has to make the save, and that goes right at the goal line. Near miss opportunity out of Shopify Rebellion. So while things have slowed down here, Daz, between these two teams, the opportunities are still very threatening when they do come through.
Yeah, things are starting to slow down. We're starting to see a little bit of nerves too, a couple of whiffs on the ball. And those are some of the things that could make the difference maker here at the halfway point. It's been a deadlock. It's been a battle of positioning for the most part to see who can get to the where and make an impact.
At the halfway mark, after that wild shootout at the end of game 4, just 1 goal apiece. But when will it implode? This kicks all the way across. Andy streaking downfield. Has some support coming in, but Parth wins that out. Only as far as 5 up. Back and forth they go, waiting for someone to blink. There's the demo. Justin going after Andy too, but he just couldn't get back around for the bump. Now 2-piece, still forward. Second touch not there, and Rebellion leave one on the table.
Little clearance out. Moise picking this up. Nice low 50 from Andy. 5 up's gonna get here first, but no, just completely can't even make contact with that one. Or maybe he opts to leave it there for possession changes, but now a counterattack for Rebellion. And Andy goal line save. 2-piece will get a free shot, but 5 up is there to deny.
Now you had 2 stationary defenders. 5 up had to be streaking across to cover the other angle. He did so, but they can't cover this. 2-piece right between the eyes.
Justin and 2-piece, great initial catch. Sees 2-piece, spots in midfield. 2-piece just says, go get it. And my goodness, does he? 91 on the speed there. The heater from 2-piece to take the lead.
And no time to react to a shot like that. Parth in retreat mode though. Eris probably could have picked him apart. Andy's shot didn't have much behind it, and Parth with the save. Moist still trying to stay relevant on the attack here as 2-piece deleted in the corner. Moist are all over Rebellion right now, but still trail by 1 now. Bump on Parth, it's free for Eris.
Great work there, getting the bump out. 5 up again, just making these plays for his team. I love the way he takes the ball, moves slow with it, finds a separation, and sets up Eris the best way possible. Now Moist back into this one, and we're approaching that final minute. Stacks, things might start to ramp up again if they continue the way they did last game.
I don't think anybody's heart can take another shootout like we had last game, but sure, bring it on, why not? Andy's shot blocked by Justin. And 2-piece around 1. He's got Parth with a full tank behind him. He can follow the play for Justin, and the shot wide.
And if he puts that just on that right corner, he actually probably scores that one. Andy, though, 1v1 situation. No, he gets demo. Good on Parth to be able to help out the defender there. Now chance here, but it's a bunch of scrambling. Justin able to get there before Eris can redirect it in the net.
Well, what a read, too, with that ball going to the side to bring it back central. Now Parth going after Andy, and he avoids contact, but he's giving it back to Justin. 5 up, out to meet him, still loose in front, and a good clearance out of Moist here. Eris to 5 up. And what else can they do? Eris just let one go. It's going to go all the way to the back wall with 12 seconds. Shopify Rebellion will try to break their hearts here in regulation, or we go to overtime. Eris downfield. That'll buy everybody time to get reset. Maybe a chance to win it. They did this a few times to Gen G, but not this time. Surely it does touch the ground despite Andy's best efforts.
And now here we go. Rebellion, Moist, overtime. Winner puts the series on match point. Rebellion already off the kickoff with possession, but Justin gets a cut and a good 50. So maybe a chance here for 2-piece, but no, he loses the ball there to Eris. And now, here comes that battle. Eris trying to turn it, actually leaves it for 5 up, but 5 up can't get the flick right. And Rebellion will be able to hold on. You're starting to see that pace of play quicken, though, as OT starts off hot.
Parth, he tried to get the flip reset and generated opportunity. This is loose for 2-piece, saved away by Andy. More opportunities abound. Parth trying to win that through Andy. Boy, he had to be real strong on the defensive end, and he was. Justin all alone at the back. 2-piece makes sure he's not needed. Parth hoping the midfield boost would spawn, but it did behind him. So now he'll take a shot with nothing behind it, and 5 up the save. 2-piece though, they let it get away. 2-piece to Justin for the win!
What a play from Justin! 2-piece though, you gotta get props. This is an amazing setup. The setup here just makes the play work, and Justin nails the shot when he gets it. Rebellion. 2-piece where Rebellion is all playing like this, there's no wonder why people don't have them going to the grand finals.
Well, here we go. Chance to close it out at Neo Tokyo. Two-piece just waiting patiently for a ball that's finally knocked away from him. He will not turn on this. Harris instead to the backboard, and Parth collects easily. And here we go on Neo Tokyo. Can Shopify Rebellion keep the chaos alive?
Looking to see it. Can Moist force us to Champions Field to start the day off? Clear. See a 5-up, try to take this one, and two-piece looking for that pass to Parth. Parth trying to get it back down. Justin with a chance for a solo. Aries has to watch out for the bump, and it's on the top left to Justin. Rebellion with the first goal.
I mean, Andy does a good job stopping Parth. The problem is nobody could anticipate that was going to go right to Justin. And he adds to his impressive tally again. The overtime winner and the first in game 6. Here goes 5-up though. Stuffed by Justin. Can he get to it in time? No. And he doesn't have much in support.
He's still trying to wrap around it too. Moist gotta slow this down now, because Justin's looking for another. Top right, Justin again off the assist from Parth.
Like a shark who smells blood in the water. And there's plenty of it. Andy has to go to ground. That takes him a little bit longer to get back up in the air, and Justin just turns 180 and slots it in. 2-0 in the first minute.
Chance there for a kickoff. No, it's not going to work out that well. You can see Moist trying to make something happen here. Justin with the whip gives him a little bit of space. 5-up to Aries. Oh, defense got back in time to shut that one down. Demo's on the play. Justin was taken out for a moment, but it's still not going to be enough here for Moist. And they are in so much trouble at this point. Losing the game after the timeout. Nothing here for them has been working. They haven't been able to get back into their offensive stride. Meanwhile, Rebellion have all the momentum in their favor.
Have all the momentum. They hold all the cards at this point. 5-up, got to get around on this. He does. Hard out of the corner, but Parth recovers. Nobody else was there for Moist. They were waiting. Andy's shot right down the middle, saved away. And two-piece will slowly guide this one to safety only for a moment. Andy again going head-hunting, finding nothing. And he'll bail out of the play. Aris got to get up in a hurry. He does. And he'll catch that along the backboard. But he doesn't have much helping him there. It's all Aris trying to clear that out. 5-up will take charge. He's got Aris helping on the offensive end. Not much passing coming out of Moist now. A lot of my turn offense. Some hero ball. This time it works with Andy running interference.
Moist now bringing this one into a 1-goal game. You said it yourself, Andy ran interference, created the separation, and even tried to threaten for the bump for Justin in the back end. That sets up Aris perfectly. He just has to sail the shot over two-piece, and he does. And Moist wheeling their way back into this one minute by minute. They've got 2:45 on the clock. They still need to tie this one up. They can't make errors like that, though. Two-piece took advantage of it. We're back to a 2-goal game.
After all that work to make it a game again, 5-up just hands it to two-piece on a silver platter. 2-goal lead right before the halfway mark. And reality might start setting in if Moist make another mistake like that.
They can't afford to. And there's already a concern of if they can output the offense the way Rebellion are playing. But now, down by 2 halfway through the game, there's enough time, but they have to play perfect Rocket League at this point.
Well, Moist scored 5 goals in the first 2 games. They've scored 5 goals since then. It has been a very different series from game 3 onward. Aris, catch. He's got two-piece there to meet him. Kick back out towards Justin. He's got to wait. Now he'll go right against Andy. That's a good job playing around Andy, playing around 5-up as well. Frustration might settle in for Moist. If Rebellion could score there, and boy, they were close. Moist are hanging on by a thread right now.
They do get that long clearance. Can Aris get that bump? Can't get the bump on Parth. 5-up playing it off the ceiling, looking for a follow-up touch, but Parth just has to sit there on the back wall to make the save. Andy wants to wrap around it. Almost a chance there. 5-up not in the best spot. He doesn't have boost. So Parth taking this one. Air dribble to the room. It's in the back of your net. Rebellion will not be denied.
The fact that it just kind of bounces over him and then he gets knocked into his own net after that. What else can you do? It's all against you at that point. Just over 90 seconds. Moist need a miracle. 5 up, trying to deliver. He gets bumped by Parth in the air. 2-piece will bring it out. And all Eris can do is hope and pray somebody's there, and Andy is not. 5 up is Andy. Redirect stuff by Justin.
This isn't everything they got, but it's just not enough. Counter-attack goal. 5-1 scoreline. If you had any questions, they're answered now. Rebellion. 1:12 to go, up by 4. Surely they hold on to this one. Moist are giving them everything. They just can't come up with anything right now. Kickoff goal? Absolutely. You gotta just say it. They're going to the grand finals.
Nothing more than a formality at this point. What a performance out of Shopify Rebellion. Everybody involved in every facet of the game. They have had to be greater than the sum of their parts in every event they've played. And this is the first time where I think they can confidently say, yes, it has all come together. Up high for Parth. Bank is open. No, it's saved by Andy. Oh, my goodness. It has all come up Rebels right now.
It has been. And I mean, what a performance from everyone on the field. The team has looked great. They started off slow, yes, but after that timeout, they became the team that we all knew they could be. And now it's just a showing as we just wait for this one to end. I mean, like you said, Stacks, it's a formality at this point.
They're already dead. Justin,
dry.
Just add more to the career tally. Why not? Hit the 1,000-goal milestone. 5th ever to do it. 5 up. Just looking for anything at this point. Moist will have to be content with a top 4 in their final event of the season. Shopify Rebellion lives to fight one more time. Justin, why not? Brazil to close that out on Neo Tokyo.
And what a way to do it, too. Justin there picking up that goal. I mean, what a legend he is individually, let alone the way he has been working well on this Rebellion team towards the end. They've been inconsistent. We had always talked about where should they be in this conversation. Great start to the season, but then struggles in between. And now look at them, backs against the wall, season on the line, must-win opportunities, and they are taking the must-win to heart. They got one. They need one more if they want to still force this potential tiebreaker situation here for London. And they look poised to do it.